Ladies and gentlemen, the following matchup is scheduled for 3 rounds at 155 pounds, and this is a kickboxing competition. Introducing first, on my right, fighting out of the FM Roofing blue corner. At 5 feet 11 inches tall, he weighed in 153.6 pounds, and he's fighting out of Louisiana, Missouri. Ladies and gentlemen, Jacob Gray! And his opponent across the cage, fighting tonight out of the First Form red corner. At 6 feet 1 inch tall, he weighed in 152.2 pounds, fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, Kam Culberson.
We are ready here. Kam Culberson in the red tape, Jacob Gray in the blue.
No touch of gloves. Kam is ready for all business.
Good footwork there out of Kam to start. Answered right back from Culberson.
A little bit of a feeling out process, trying to find that range. Kam is the longer of the two, so that, you know, Jacob's going to want to get in and close the distance.
This is where the idea of the jab comes in, to set the distance and figure out kind of where you're at.
100%, you find that range, start getting reactions, figuring out your opponent's timing.
He can't handle that power on the inside.
Good job by Jacob, keeping his hands up, staying nice and tight with his punches.
Culberson with a shot to the body. Big kick out of Jacob Gray.
I like the way he followed that kick up with 2 more punches. Nice push kick there.
Both of these guys very calm for being their kickboxing debuts here.
Yeah, very composed.
Nice uppercut there out of Kam Culberson. Coming right back though is Jacob Gray.
Yeah, you would, you know, just by the looks of this, you would never guess this is both of their debuts. They look very composed, great technique.
A very back and forth first round here in this contest.
Yeah, I wouldn't say either one of them really had any definitive moments of just, you know, domination. So it was very close, back and forth. But they each had their moments, without a doubt.
As we're taking a look here into the corner of Kam Culberson, what advice are you going to give him?
You know, keep using that reach. Start opening up. You know, I mean, set up those high kicks with your hands and just use that reach that you have.
As we take a look here at the instant replay, we see Jacob Gray coming in with some great body work, but answered right back here with the combinations out of Kam Culberson. As you said, both of these guys, they really don't look like this is their combat sports debut.
No, both very composed, not breathing real heavy, not really swinging from the hip. They look great.
Back at it here at Shamrock Fighting Championships 368. Kam Culberson in the red tape, Jacob Gray in the blue, second round underway.
Now, obviously, you don't ever really want to get too careless in there, but at the same time, it's going to be a matter of who can really, you know, just pull the trigger and let their hands go.
Little slip there out of Gray. Culberson trying to keep him on the cage. The cage in a ring in kickboxing is so different.
Yeah, it changes everything, but great job by Kam, you know, by not, you know, jamming himself up, keeping his range as he's throwing those punches. And then, again, Jacob circled out of there, you know, beautifully.
This fight is so close as we are down to 1:20 seconds here in the second round.
Yeah, I mean, obviously both these fighters have been putting a lot of work in at the gym. Jacob went high there. I'd like to see him set that up, though, maybe with some low kicks or use your hands to set that up.
Gray going to the body.
Nice body shot there by Jacob. Again, Kam just needs to keep pumping that jab. He's longer. He can just keep that jab in Jacob's face, use that to set up his kicks, set up that 2 down the pipe.
We also have the southpaw versus orthodox here.
Yeah, so a straight 2 is always a good option. As you see, it landed right there. Yeah, I mean, Jacob has to be careful. He is circling into the power of Kam. He really ideally should be circling to his left.
Nice shot to the body out of Gray. Answered back with a teep kick from Culberson.
You got to set those high kicks up.
Jacob Gray almost playing the role of counterpuncher here.
Yeah, 100%. And at this stage of the fight, it's not really quite panning out because you're always just reacting.
Another very close round here, Adam.
Yeah, that one was definitely close as well. I think Kam really controlled the pace just a little bit more, was able to use his range a little bit more effectively, so he might have squeaked that one out, but again, it's really Andy's fighter's round. It could have go either way. You never know what those judges are looking at.
314.
Yeah, as we see here in our instant replay again, big head kick there out of Jacob Gray.
Yeah, he threw that head kick 2 or 3 times. Every time it was just deflected. He didn't really set that up with any lower kicks or using his hands. Nice straight 2 right down the middle by Jacob there, though.
And we've always talked about the idea of you have to set up the kicks with punches.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, Jacob is getting away with it because Kam hasn't really effectively countered off of those high kicks, but, you know, you're going to run into a fighter who will, so you don't want to create that habit.
Third and final round into this 3-round contest. We're seeing a little more movement here out of Gray in the beginning.
Yeah, I think he's maybe, I don't know what his corner said, but it might be along the lines of, maybe you didn't do enough that last round. You got to do more. See him now working to his left, not circling to the power as much, making some adjustments for sure. Using that inside leg kick, that low inside leg kick.
Gray is almost trying to use the adage of, I'm going to eat 1 to throw 3.
Sometimes that's an effective strategy.
And sometimes they put it on your chin.
That's right. You're rolling the dice.
Culberson almost seems a little bit gun-shy with it now, though, after that shot to the body.
Yeah, I mean, it only takes 1 to the liver to slow you down. And, Jacob's throwing that left hook to the body really hard. That could be that.
Kam pushing. Oh, huge left hand out of Culberson. Didn't seem to phase Jacob Gray. Both of these guys are turning it up a bit as we are down here to just 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the third and final round. Oh, huge shot to the body there.
Ooh, another shot to the body.
Who wants it more? Down to just 10 seconds remaining. Oh, big right hand. They are throwing. Good kickboxing fight there, Adam.
Yeah, that was very evenly matched. Both those guys worked. That was a very close fight.
Tough one to call.
Tough one. I'm glad I'm not a judge.
Let's go ahead here and take a look at our instant replay again. Good hip, good movement there out of Culberson. Finds a home for that left and the right. But again, Gray answering back, playing the role of counterpuncher. Finds a home with a huge right hand there.
Yeah, I mean, he ate some shots, but he landed his own for sure.
Definitely a close fight. Both of these guys leaving it all in the Shamrock FC cage here tonight. Live from Ameristar Casino in St. Charles, Missouri. Jeremy Johnson along with Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt Adam Meredith. We still have a bunch more fights to come, as don't forget our main event. Max Choriev steps in against Andreas Murray. That one's gonna be tough, but right now, the judges still going through here. They're doing the math, because this has gotta be close.
Yeah, it must be. I mean, that first round for sure could have gone either way. I think Cam probably got the second round, but again, you just never know. And again, the way that third round ended, you just never know who it went to.
Yeah, like you said, I'd hate to be a judge, but it is time. Let's send this up into the cage and find out our results.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the conclusion of our 3 scheduled rounds, we go to the judges at cage side for tonight's official decision. Your judges have scored this contest 29-28, 28-29, and 29-28 in favor of your winner by split decision, Kam Culberson.
A huge win for Kam Culberson by split decision. Now, Adam, real quick, tell them why what the split decision means.
Two judges saw it for him, and one judge saw it for the other guy, and it really could have went either way. So, you know, that was a good fight by both of them.
Absolutely, that is the nature of the game. But we have more action to come, and we'll be right back right here at Shamrock Fighting Championships.